Hello everyone, welcome to Tech Sharmit. In our previous session, we discussed about the revenue cycle management, or you can say RCM. So it is clear now we have basic understanding of RCM process. Now we know the RCM, but what are the benefits of RCM? Because if you are implementing any process, if you are implementing any model, then you should be aware of the benefits because of benefits only we are going to implement this, right? So, what are the benefits that RCM provide to the healthcare industry? This is our today's topic. Okay, and this is also very important topic because it might be a question for you in an interview round. Like, what are the RCM benefits? Because if you are implementing, you are joining RCM team, then you should be aware of the benefits, right? So let's see what all points we have here. So for RCM benefits, we have first point we have is improved cash flow. Now, what does it mean? Okay, just think if you are implementing your RCM process, then how it will help? It will help us by streamlining the billing process. Now, what does it mean? If you are using RCM, then it will provide a smooth process for billing because it will take care of all the claim submission, all the corrective measures if needed. So this will help us to streamline the billing process. And also it reduce the time between providing the services and receiving the payment. And this is the one of the best thing we can implement with the help of RCM, because now we are reducing the time between the services provided and the payment received. So lesser the time between the service provider and payment received, higher the productivity of your organization. This result in a more consistent and predictable cash flow for the healthcare provider. If you are implementing a proper RSM process, then what it will do, it will improve like it will provide a consistent and predictable cash flow for your healthcare providers. Why? Because now we are taking care of all the process, so we have some idea like what is wrong with what is right. So that will provide us a proper predictable cash flow for the healthcare product providers. So this is the first point. Now we have second point, which is faster reimbursement. Now what do you mean by reimbursement? Reimbursement is something like you can say it is the most important factor of the coding process or the entire RCM. Okay, because efficient RCM system, uh, like because a reimbursement is a process which is completed after claim submission, right? So here it is mentioned efficient RCM system facilitate timely claim submission, processing and reimbursement from the insurance payer. Okay, so what it will do, it will provide a timely claim submission, because if we are following the proper steps, we are checking everything time to time, so that will help us to submit the claim faster. And though the result, the same thing like the service provider payment received time is reduced. Also, this reduce the risk of delay payment and enhance the financial health of the organization. Because if you are performing faster reimbursement, then there would be very less chance of payment delayed. Okay, and though it will enhance your financial health of your organization. Then we have reduce claim denials. By ensuring accurate coding, thorough insurance verification, and adherence to the payer guidelines, RCM help minimize the likelihood of claim denials. Why? Because now we are doing the thorough insurance verification at every step, right? We are following the proper guidelines. We are taking care of all the necessary things that comes under the RCM process. So that will help us to minimize the likelihood of the claim denials. There would be very less number of denial, which leads to the fewer instances of rejection, claim rejection, and the need for the time consuming appeals. So if you have already reduced your claim denial, then there is very less chance of rejection, right? So this is one of the best advantage of RCM, that it reduces the claim denials. Then comes enhanced productivity. So just think, if you have already implemented 4 above points, then it will for sure enhance your productivity, because now we have improved cash flow, we have faster reimbursement, we have reduced the claim denial. So it will for sure enhance your productivity. Here it is mentioned, automation and optimization of RCM processes contribute to the increased efficiency. This allows healthcare staff to focus more on patient care and less on the administrative tasks, leading to improved overall productivity. So this is very important factor. Why? Because if you have already implemented the proper RCM process, then there is very less chance that anything goes wrong, and due to which now the healthcare staff can focus more on patient health instead of thinking about other administrative tasks. Now he is focused, they are focused on their treatment process, providing medication and all thing, because now they don't want to uh, spend more time on administrative tasks like preparing the billing, taking care of the data, because a separate team is there to take care of all those things. Okay, and now they are free from their mind, like they have only one thing to do, which is patient care. So this improves the overall productivity of the healthcare industry. So these are the 4 points. Now we will see few more points, which is increase revenue capture. RCM help identify and capture all billable service, ensuring that healthcare provider receive appropriate reimbursement for the care provided. Okay, so if it is providing proper, you can say, reimbursement for the care provided, then for sure it will increase your revenue as well. This maximize revenue potential and contribute to the financial sustainability of the organization. Because if you are following proper guidelines, proper standards, okay, and if you are taking care of all the steps of the RCM, then it will for sure enhance the financial sustainability of the organization. Then comes compliance and accuracy. What does it mean? RCM system aid in maintaining compliance with coding guidelines, billing regulations, and payer requirement. This reduces the risk of audit, penalties, and legal issues, promoting a culture of accuracy and integrity. So if you are following proper guidelines, you are taking care of billing regulations and the requirement of the payer, then it will for sure reduce the risk of audit, penalties, and legal issues. And this promotes the culture of accuracy and integrity. Okay. Then we have another point, which is enhanced patient experience. How the patient experience would be enhanced? Because now patient is aware of all the things which is provided to him, what all charges are applied, and for what purpose or for what reason he his charge extra, if there is any extra charges. So these all things is clear to the patient, so there is very less confusion. Okay, so just focus on this point. A well managed RCM process result in transparent and accurate patient billing. This in turn contribute to a positive patient experience by reducing billing error, avoiding surprise charges, and provide clear financial communication. Okay, so this is very important factor, because now patient know, like there is no billing error. He know that there is no surprise charges, and also there is a clear cut financial communication between the healthcare providers and patient. Now he know what all services are provided to him, for what all services he is charged for. So these are the points. Then we have data analytics and reporting. As we are implementing proper healthcare process by including the RCM, revenue cycle management, then it system generate a comprehensive report and analytic that offer insight into the financial performance of the healthcare organization. This data can be used to identify trend, make informed decision, and implement the strategic improvements. Because now we have good data, right? So by analyzing that data only, we can improve the productivity, we can take the proper decision, even we can predict the upcoming trends. So which will help further in research and analysis phase. So this is also included as a benefit of RCM. All right. Now next point is cost saving. Automation and efficiency gain in RCM process can lead to a cost saving by reducing manual error, minimizing denial, and optimizing resource allocation. Healthcare organization can operate more effectively, more cost effectively, because everything is automated. We are taking care of everything at every step, right? We are checking all the required things. If there is any error, then we will try to reduce that. We are also minimizing the denials and the risk of claim rejection. We are optimizing our resource allocation. So these all factors are somewhere helping in cost saving, because if there is less number of errors, for sure cost will be improved. If there is less denial, for sure the cost will reduce. And in case of optimized source resource allocation also help us to save our costing, and which makes the system or the organization, which makes it easier for organization to operate in more cost effectively. Okay. Then we have adaptability to regulatory changes. RCM systems are designed to keep up with evolving healthcare regulations and coding guidelines. This adaptability ensures that the organization remains compliant with industry standards and avoid financial penalties, because now we have proper compliance, we are following proper compliance, we are taking proper care of regulations. Also we are making it very sure that we are fulfilling all the guidelines provided by medical code, medical standards, right? And these all things reduce the chance of financial penalties, because if there is no error, if there is no fraudulent, then there is no fine or penalties for the healthcare providers, right? So everything is organized, everything is proper. And even though customer is also know, even though patient is also know, like for what services he is getting pay, he is supposed to pay, what all things he is requiring. Okay. So this help us in reducing the financial penalties. So adaptability of to regulatory changes is also comes considered as an advantage of RCM process. Then we have streamlined patient billing. RCM system simplify the patient billing process, as we know, because everything is smooth, everything is in phase process, so everything is clear, right? Providing clear and easy to understand statement. This transparency reduce confusion for patient and enhance the likelihood of prompt payment. Because if billing process is smooth, if the customer is aware of what all things he is supposed to pay, what all services is provided to him, then he will for sure pay the process the payment process earlier. There would be prompt payment for all the services he has received, because now there is no confusion. He is quite clear. He is able to understand all the statements provided by the uh, healthcare departments. He is aware what all things are provided to him, for what all things he is charged extra, how the billing is processed, what all treatment he has received. So all these things is clear to patient, and though he will go for the prompt payment. Then we have integration with technology, and this is the last point, I would say. Not even the last, because there are many advantage. You can't cover all the advantage in single session, right? But we are focusing on important factors which comes into the picture when we are learning about the RCM thing, right? So this is also one of the advantage for the RCM benefit. uh, One of the advantage of RCM, which is integration with technology. RCM often involves the use of technology. Okay, we are using some software in order to perform coding. We are using some software in order to process billing smoothly. Also, we are taking care of all the compliance and guidelines. So these all things require some technology, and we are using it. So if RCM is involving the use of technology, including the electronic health record like EHR and practice management system, then it will be then RCM is helping and integrating with the technology. Integrating with these technology improve communication between different departments and facilitates the seamless data exchange. Okay, so these are the all point which we can consider as a benefit or advantage of uh, healthcare RCM for healthcare industry. Okay, so what I would suggest you, I would suggest you to take notes of these all points, because these are very important in terms of interview questions. Because if you are preparing for some interviews related to the medical coding, I would suggest you to take notes of these things. And if you have any query, any doubt, feel free to put in comment section. I will try to answer it. And also, if you would like to suggest anything, any improvement or any specific topic which you want us to cover in the upcoming session, then please suggest. Although we have a proper roadmap for this entire medical coding process, so we are following that. We are already creating the sessions in sequence. So, but still, if you would like to add on one more thing into our roadmap, then you are most welcome. So you can suggest your uh, requirement, or whatever the things you would like to suggest, just put in chat box. Okay, I hope this session is clear to all of you. In the next session we will discuss few more things. So thank you for watching Tech Sharmit.